Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about good news coming in. And I feel like this good news for most of you is going to be communicated in person. So this could be a promotion, this could be a love offer, this could be a confirmation that you've got your house or your apartment that you wanted. Whatever it is, this is something that, like, the feeling is elation or joy, right? Happiness. So it kind of feels like getting what you want. And I like that for you. So let's go in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I do just want to say, first of all, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Second of all, thank you to everyone for requesting personal readings. I do really enjoy doing those. I try to make sure that I do them in a timely fashion, and I really appreciate the feedback that you all give me. So thank you for that. If you want one, you can find my email in the description box below. Lastly, right as I was going live with this particular reading, it showed that I had hit 8,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Sometimes it'll dip down and then go back up, but right now one of my shorts is approaching like 6,000 views that I posted this weekend. So generally speaking, that means the trend continues up, right? So thank you everyone for supporting my channel. It means the world to me. Likes, comments, shares, anything that you do. Love it. Thank you. Hi there, Peggy. Hello, Drew. How are we doing? Thank you, Peggy. All right, let's dive in. I think we need the situation deck. Let's see what this good news pertains to, shall we? Okay, so we have somebody that has decided to no longer look for information or insights online. So this could mean somebody has decided to take a break from tarot reading. Somebody might have decided to stop looking at your social media or deleted a catfish account. It feels to me like somebody is tired of just watching. But we also have this cleansing card, which talks about removing negativity or clearing your space. This is good news because I do feel like somebody here has distanced themselves from an individual that was actually having quite a negative impact on their path, their journey, their life, preventing them in some way from doing what they wanted to do. So depending on your particular situation, this could be, ending a friendship, ending a professional relationship, moving out, whatever it is, right? We have somebody that is acknowledging there was a negative influence that they needed to do something about, right? Thank you, Peggy. Hello there, Anne. How are you doing? I do love me some Canada. When I was younger, went to Jasper and Banff and saw the submarine and the Edmonton Mall. Thought that was pretty cool. I haven't been there in a long time. I should really go back. Hello there, Paul. How are you doing? Hello, Tiana. What's going on? Thank you. All right, so we've got a settlement. Okay. So we have settlement, which also says agreement and compromise. We have irreconcilable differences, divorce, final, and sold in the reverse, location change, physical or moving. This card is in the reverse. So there's protection here. It's like somebody's kept in the same place or kept in, like what I'm picturing is somebody in a cave during a storm. So like, either they felt they needed to keep their distance from you while they were going through something pretty difficult. They didn't want anything to, I don't know why I'm hearing splashback. Like when I think of that, I think of drinking your beer too quickly, right? Somebody didn't want you to have any consequences while they went through something difficult, which has to do with clearing their space, like starting fresh. This is like, for me, it's like clearing the palette. They wanted to make sure everything, like the bed was made, everything was clean, toilets cleaned. um, Either while they ended a relationship with a lover, or while they sorted out some financial or professional issues. But this settlement card makes me feel like we have some resolution to this situation that makes them feel like now they can move. Now they don't have to stay in one place in order to, minimize the damage. This is the Morgan Greer. Oh, okay. Six of Wands in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the High Priestess. I am reading for somebody that does have a pretty good relationship with their intuition. And I feel like even though there may be distance here with somebody that you care about, you are able to pick up on emotions, or like perhaps even specifically when they think about you. There might be things like TV shows, music, or like food, looking at the stars, something along those lines that you feel keeps you connected, dreams even, to this other person, because I think you knew they needed to work on something, even if they didn't give you much detail. They were not in a position to offer much, or they were not in a position to really connect. Trying to think of like a good way to explain this, but I think we just, both individuals just knew it wasn't the right time. Something had to be dealt with, right? But I really do feel like this High Priestess is in possession of some information that not a lot of people have. That could be a perspective on life, a way of reading others, or this person could be psychic, could have a good network of people. They could be Littlefinger, right? That was his name, wasn't it? In Game of Thrones. We have the Ace of Wands, or Ace of Rods in this. It always messes me up, you guys. We have the Star in the reverse, and Judgment. Look at that, you guys. They spelled judgment right. I just want to make sure everyone in my collective knows there's not an E after that G. That's one thing I really like about this deck. All right. So a decision is about to be made or has been made, and somebody is following something that is pulling them. Okay. So they know they need to do something about a situation that is left unresolved. Hurting, right? But this particular Ace of Wands makes me feel like somebody knows what needs to be done and they will do it, or they will, find stones. All right, let's see. What else do we have? The Tower in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Rods. Damn. So this feels a little bit like No bullshit. Very direct. You must be this old to ride this ride. You must be this tall. Like this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands energy is like, we have some rules, we have some standards, we have some expectations. If you don't meet those, you got to go. So this Tower in the reverse kind of feels like somebody losing out or having like a door slammed in their face. You didn't play by the rules. You didn't show me the respect I deserve. You didn't treat me the way you said you would. You didn't follow through on your promise, whatever it was. There's the door. I feel like we have somebody that was very content to see what else was out there or be on their own, take matters into their own hands. This is a very capable person. Queen of Pentacles combined with the Queen of Wands. This is like, I know who I am. I know my worth. I know what I have to offer. And I know that there are people that want it. If you don't want it, if you're not going to do justice to it, somebody else will, right? Hello there. Okay. I have to ask, is it like Game of Thrones, like Arya? Welcome, welcome. Hello there, Peter. How are you doing today? We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Emperor. Page of Rods or Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this has not been communicated yet, but we have somebody standing up to resolve a situation that they have struggled to let go of, right? So even if they've been dealing with this major change or shift in their life, something that needed to be figured out, some decision that needed to be made, now that we have this done or about to be done, this is freeing up this masculine energy to figure out what they can do to address this argument or this fracture, this no contact situation that they have. I do like that they're coming out as the Emperor. It seems to kind of communicate a willingness to focus on something that maybe didn't have the full focus previously, right? All right, let's see what else we have. We're going to go with the Fairy Lenormand. Stop. This is the same card. So the Gilded Reverie that I started with, the smaller cards, are an extended Lenormand, which means they have a couple extra, right? This is the same card. You can tell by the way that it is. So, someone is determined to talk to you. And yet, why do we have the snake coming out? This is like, hey, I got something to tell you, but I'm not going to be fully honest about it. Hey, I got something to say, but I have a hidden motive. I bet you're excited. No, if you're not going to be honest and authentic, you can get lost. I want to know why we have this snake card here. So we'll let the Kipper help us figure that one out. It is underneath this location change card that's in the reverse. Okay, well, that bodes well. We have somebody with high honor. This snake card could literally be I'm delivering a message or I'm in high pursuit or hot pursuit. Who knows? Maybe it's high as well. They have something to say, but I don't think they want other people to know. They have good intentions though. High honor? You don't have high honor if you're willing to be a liar. They don't want other people to know that they're pursuing this Queen of Wands. Number 2 is the main female. So this is like, you're the one, main squeeze, but like, I don't know, definitely feel like this is something that had to experience a bit of a rebirth. I'm very focused on the white flowers in the back. I believe those are roses. I don't know. You can call me out if they aren't actually roses in the background there. But what it makes me feel like is that we have somebody like waving a white flag, like, I should have handled this better. You deserve better. There's an apology here, and there's something genuine that this main female picks up on. But either there's somebody this person lives with, has lived with, was close to, who knows about the situation with the Queen of Wands. This Emperor is not letting other people know what their mission is. But with the House card, it gives me a sense of stability, right? Like, I want to work towards living with you. I want to work towards making it official. I want to work towards building something with you. There's seriousness here. Sorry, always cracking my knuckles, I guess. Let's go with, this is the gold foil tarot. Ooh, well, that's probably a good one to be in no contact with then, huh, Peter? Thank you. I appreciate it. Tiana, you don't know that. I mean, I do probably upload almost every day, but I have pictures that prove that that's not true. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Cups. So this King of Pentacles in the reverse, this Emperor energy, was either themselves very codependent with another individual, like bi-directional codependency, could really enjoy feeling needed by people, could get a lot of self-esteem from like paying other people's bills or being there for them when they need, like, I don't know, their car broke down or something. Or they were overly independent, terrified to let somebody in, which could be like a little bit of a trauma response, right? I think at the very least, the majority of you would find this Emperor person doesn't ask for help lightly, doesn't let people in very easily. If they're having a rough day, it's hard for them to open up about that. This person has trust issues. And I'm not saying that to like straight up judge you. We all have or have had trust issues. So like it's a human experience, right? But that's, I think, at the core of what caused issues here was, can I trust this person? Can I offer them what they deserve or what they want? So with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, we have somebody that fumbled an opportunity, somebody that had like a little bit of a false start here, right? Like, I think this High Priestess, Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups combination is like kind of given, I know you fell in love with me, or I know that you care about me. You just don't want to like talk about it, right? So we got the Four of Cups. Somebody rejected this love even though they felt it. And it's because our Emperor energy, King of Swords, felt like they needed to protect themselves. They were being overly analytical here. Like, just look at how big that sword is. I think this is meant to convey we had somebody reject a romantic situation because they were being too logical or because they were, it's like, I look for details to justify how I perceive someone instead of looking for details to understand who they truly are. If you want to believe something of somebody, you can probably do it. You can look for reasons, you can, talk to the right people. I think this person was hesitant to trust and therefore either believed others when there were negative things that were spread, or just like created things in their mind to justify walking away. For some of you, they wanted to walk away before this Queen of Wands walked away from them, right? Well, if I don't feel like I'm worthy or like I can offer what it is that you're looking for, you're probably going to at some point realize that I can't be the person or the lover that you're looking for, the life that you're looking for. So I might as well just call it now instead of letting you decide when. And that's all fun and games, but like, have you ever thought about what you're missing out on? I bet you have. I think we all have a little sensor within us. And the more you use it, the better it gets. But that sensor is like an alarm or, I don't know, a temperature gauge. Like, it tells you when it's the right time to leave. It picks at you. It's like, hey, this ain't cool. You don't like how this feels, right? What's that feeling in your gut? It's telling you this person's a piece of shit, right? So this King of Swords has realized there's a need to replace the filter, replace the mechanism by which they judge people, because it's, or like adjust it, right? It was too harsh on this person. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse, the Two of Swords. It's a lot of air energy, guys. That would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So things got bad between the two of you while they were in a situation that felt restrictive or limiting in some way. Maybe they didn't have the time to invest with you. Maybe they didn't have the money to take you out or to visit you or meet you somewhere. Whatever it is, there was a limitation here. And instead of talking to you about it the way they should have, I feel like they kind of withheld or kind of ducked some of those conversations, kicked the can down the street. At some point, I know these things are going to change and then I will be able to pursue this person. I have to get to that point where I can make that decision. But I feel like there was some procrastination or some willingness to ignore that it is, in fact, time to make that decision. What am I going to do? Nine of Swords. King of Cups. Empress in the reverse. Well, this is giving woe is me. So I don't know how many of you have been watching Love is Blind. I don't actually like Netflix. They ruined streaming. But I have recently gotten addicted to Aaron and Joe on YouTube. and they have done like reaction videos with the Love is Blind series for like a couple of years, I think. And so I was watching that, and there was this point where, oh my God, what's that dude's name? It starts with a U. Yuche, maybe? Is having a discussion with Aaliyah about, you know, someone else in the house, and there being some tensions there. And it felt like, perhaps even a little bit on both sides, they weren't really thinking about the other person's experience with this situation that they were, you know, trying to talk about. Like, definitely on his side, it felt like he was just like, this is happening to me. This is happening to me. um, this King of Cups, King of Swords, Emperor energy has felt the burn of cutting yourself off from people that actually do mean something to you or that actually have good intentions. So I was literally just talking about this with my friend John. So sometimes the people who play mind games in order to try to make you like chase them or like them more, or, you know, feel like they're in high demand, whatever it is, they end up hurting the way that they're trying to make you hurt because they played those games. That only really works if you walk away when people are playing games with you. So I feel like this Queen of Wands energy was like, yeah, no, I can sense that you like me or love me or want to be in a relationship, whatever it is, but you're not showing that. Your actions are different. So if that's going to be how it is, then instead of sitting here in this Nine of Swords energy, wondering how you actually feel or what you want, like, I'm not interested in those games. You either like me and you say it, or you don't. And that's fine too, right? But if you're going to play games, if you're not going to communicate directly about how you feel, then I just see that as, this is like another sign of codependency to me, emotional manipulation. Somebody played mind games, and the only one who really hurt from them was the person that played the mind games. So, you know, a little bit of like fuck around and find out kind of. I really like this deck, so here we are again. This is the Hidden Truth version 2. I can't reach out. I saved your texts and messages. I do love you. Were we not just talking about that? I know you love me. Like, I can see it. You just don't want to like admit to it. You don't want to like voice it. You don't want to get rejected. That's cool and all, but at some point you have to realize that loving somebody is always going to come with risk, whether it's a romantic love, a platonic love, a familial love, whatever it is, there's always risk. And you either like embrace it and like scream with your hands up while you're going through that roller coaster, smile for the fucking camera, right? You know, it's right when you're going down that too. Or you just like let your overthinking destroy things, right? This person's confirming, yeah, no, I have feelings for you, even if I tried to hide them, even if I ran away from them, even if I rejected you. But rejecting you has just caused them anxiety instead of some kind of like respite, right? Oh. Okay. I don't know if I have enough strength for this. Okay. Here we are. Feel free to hate on me in the comments. This won't apply to everyone. It's a general reading. Okay. This would be confirmation if you already know something like this is happening, if they were choosing between you and somebody else, if they were still trying to end a marriage, if they were still trying to end a lease with somebody that they were dating. This is a problem, right? Probably part of why they can't reach out. But then something changes, right? A decision is made. And we're left wondering if this person who struggles with intimacy has the ability to come have a conversation with you about how you feel and how they feel. It's like some people really only have the ability to say, I love you, if they have confidence or like knowledge that you're going to say it back. And you're kind of doing it wrong. When I love somebody for who they are, not what I get back from them, right? I love somebody because of what they've, graced my life with, the jokes, the memories, I don't know. That pretty much sums it up. Just jokes and memories. Like, it doesn't have to be transactional, right? Oh, wait, you don't love me? Never mind. I don't love you either. It doesn't work that way. I love somebody whether or not they love me back. And if I choose to say that to them, it's not because I want to test to see if they love me back, right? If that's the case, then just ask it, right? Nice. Hello there, Natalie. How are you doing? All right, let's get back to tarot. We're going to go with the Marigold Tarot. And I think I'm going to have to go candle shopping today. I'd go back to making my own candles, but it's like so much work, you guys. So we have the Devil in the reverse, a sense of letting go of a burden. And I don't like to sugarcoat things for you guys, but it kind of feels like this is a codependent relationship. This is what somebody is having to let go of, right? For some of you, this is, we weren't attached, but we couldn't let go of each other, right? There might be, maybe they have children together. Maybe they had to sell property. Maybe they'd been together for 20 years and it's hard to like stop talking. Whatever it is, this person's realizing that this connection, this codependency, this burden has made it difficult for them to actually pursue what it is that they do want or move on, right? They aren't able to give themselves to a relationship because there's still something connecting them to this person from the past. For some of you, this person's finally deciding to finalize a divorce that had just been kind of sitting there. For others of you, this person is letting go of feelings they maybe harbored for a while of wanting to get back together with somebody just because there was history there, not because it looked like a good future to them, right? Which looks a lot to me like settling, right? We have the Knight of Swords, 4 of Rings or 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Empress. So our Empress in the reverse is clarified by the Empress in the upright. I've said this before. This could be a continuation of the same story. We have somebody acknowledging that an unhealthy connection is unhealthy or has been unhealthy because they saw an example of somebody who connected with them on a more mature or healthy level. Somebody who communicated, didn't play games, was direct, was comfortable discussing boundaries, preferences, whatever it was. When you have the Empress in the reverse clarified by the Empress, it's like, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Like, which one is it? Now I know who's codependent and not good for me because I've experienced something that was not codependent, that was just honest, right? So we have the Star, healing, following guidance, Two of Wands in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse. Oh yeah, no, I'm healing. I just don't really have a plan. I'm just like seeing what looks like is the problem, and then I'll address that, right? If you resonate with this Emperor, King of Swords energy, might I recommend taking some time to get your thoughts together? I know there's something really exciting about just like flying by the seat of your pants, showing up, and then, oh, I was gonna say something here. One second. Like, put your thoughts together. Maybe just like take a freaking note card and write 3 sentences on it, whatever it is, right? You got to have some kernel of truth here or some like outline in your mind, or maybe even a freaking itinerary or schedule. There's something here you need detail wise to flesh out this plan you got here, bud. Tower in the reverse, because something has shifted here. What has shifted? This is a change that neither individual brought about themselves. This is like when you go back to your hometown and there's like new buildings and like other shit that you liked is like just completely like gone, like razed to the ground. And you're like, who did this? This is not what it used to be. It doesn't match the picture in my mind. There's something here. It's like a little bit of culture shock. Somebody reconnects or reaches back out, and there's something that has changed. 6 of Swords in the reverse. 8 of Wands. The Lovers. I think what has changed is the idea that somebody could make this Queen of Wands chase them. I think now we have communication that kind of underscores for this Emperor that they have to be the one to pursue. So this could literally mean you can't sit there and wait for somebody to express how they feel or say like you first. It kind of feels to me like the majority of the folks that resonate with this Emperor, the expectation here is things go your way if you stand up and risk it and like just freaking jump off that high dive. You know, if you're waiting for somebody to put in those like bumpers at the bowling alley so that you can get your strike every time without even trying, then you're playing the wrong game, you know? Put your money where your mouth is. It's kind of the energy that's coming through. Let's get a few from the Love Tarot. And then we'll call it a day. So we have the future and you're so special. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before. That's because it's the Empress and you're the Emperor. And I can't get enough. You're Pringles. The Emperor can't stop. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for helping me get to 8,000. I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Thank you for the awesome live chat, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.